Hello students, today I am going to start the new lesson, All the World Her Stage. Who is this her refers to? Her refers to Sai Paranjapai. Who is Sai Paranjapai? She is a famous theatre personality from Pune, that is Maharashtra. Okay, and she is the first major woman filmmaker of the Hindi cinema. Okay, and she started her working career at the age of 8 years with a collection of fairy tales in Marathi. Okay, and she has also directed many television serials, and she has also won the National Award for the Best Documentary with the Social Purpose. So this lesson is about the life sketch of Sai Paranjapai, a theatre personality from Pune, Maharashtra. Okay, and she is also graduated from the National School of Drama, and she also worked at the All India Radio over the years, and she has also written and directed many plays in Hindi, Marathi and English for adults and children. And apart from, she has written several books for the children and made the feature film debut, that is Sparsh and Anirudh. Okay, and she is also the recipient, that is Government of India has awarded Padma Bhushan title in 2006 in recognition of her artistic talent. Okay, so this is a brief introduction about Sai Paranjapai. Okay, so this lesson is about the brief life sketch of Sai Paranjapai, who is a famous theatre personality. Okay, so now let us know about the title, All the World Her Stage. What does this mean, all the world her stage? It means that, try to say is that Sai Paranjapai had tried to bring the entire world to her theatre. How? Through her imagination and writing. Okay, and it is not possible to bring the entire life in the stage, isn't it? It's not at all easy also, and she has done. And how she has done that is through her imagination and writing. Okay, so this lesson is about Sai Paranjapai life sketch, and she is a famous theatre personality from Pune. So now I'll read the textbook. Please see the textbook, children. Okay, first paragraph. It was a familiar sight to the residents of Pune. It's a familiar sight. Sight. What do you mean by sight? View, right? So you have several words like S-I-G-H-T, sight, C-I-T, sight, S-I-T, sight. Okay. So all these words pronounce the same, right? So when you hear those words, you could see the same sound. But does these words give the same meaning? See, for example, sight, it means power of seeing. C-I-T, sight means refer an evidence or from a passage or a book. Okay, and this SIT, sight, area of ground on which a building is constructed. So these words, they sound same but have different spelling and different meaning. So what is it called? It is known as homophones. So what is homophones? Words having same pronunciation and different meaning. Okay, so here you will come across similar words. We will see that later on. Okay, so sight, so view. Okay, so homophones. What is homophones? Sounds same but gives a different meaning. So first line, it was a familiar sight to the residents of Pune. What do you mean by residents? The people. That means the people who are staying or residing in Pune. Okay, what is a familiar sight? Okay, it is a plump little girl. Plump means a bit round and flat. Sorry, round and fat. Okay, so a plump little girl of about 6 or 7 skipping along with an elderly gentleman. They laughed, talked and had a great time. So this is the familiar sight to the residents of Pune. What is that? You could see a girl of 6, okay, who is a bit fat, find with an elderly gentleman, where she is spending time, that is talking, laughing and having a great time. Okay, so this 6-year girl refers to Sai Paranjapai. And who is this elderly gentleman? elderly gentleman refers to her grandfather. Who is the grandfather? R.P. Paranjapai. Since Paranjapai had lost her father in her early age, she had been brought up by her grandfather. Okay, grandfather Raghunath Purushottam Paranjapai, R.P. Paranjapai, and he is a renowned mathematician. Okay, so that is, mathematician means a person who has extensive knowledge of mathematics, and also he is a great educationist, a famous educationist. That means a person who is expert in the theory of education. So Paranjapai's grandfather R.P. Paranjapai, he is a renowned mathematician and educationist from Cambridge University. And also it has been said that he is a wrangler, senior wrangler. What do you mean by wrangler? A person who tops in maths examination from the Cambridge University. Okay. So R.P. Paranjapai, grandfather of Sai Paranjapai, is a wrangler, senior wrangler. That means he had topped in maths examination. He is the first person who topped in maths examination from the Cambridge University. Okay, so first paragraph I think you all understood. It's a familiar sight. What is a familiar sight? You could see a girl of 6 or 7 skipping along with an elderly gentleman. The elderly gentleman refers to Paranjapai's grandfather, Raghunath Purushottam Paranjapai. He is a renowned mathematician and educationist and a senior wrangler. That means a person who tops in maths examination from the Cambridge University. Okay. So, second paragraph. The little girl was Sai. Okay. The 6 or 7 year girl is Sai. And the gentleman was a famous educationist and a mathematician, that is Sir R.P. Paranjapai. Okay, he is the first India senior wrangler and Sai's grandfather, whom she called him as Appa. Okay, so Paranjapai, okay, she referred her grandfather as Appa. Okay, as they walked, they refers to here Paranjapai and grandfather. As they walked, Appa put simple mathematical question. That means grandfather used to put some mathematical questions to Sai, and also related fables to her. Fables as a story, imaginary tales with usually animals or characters. Okay, so her grandfather used to put some simple mathematical questions, related fables to her. Okay, and these included fairy tales, Arabian Nights, and bearable stories. As they walk, no, so Sai Paranjapai grandfather has to put some mathematical questions to her related to fables. Okay, fables are the stories. Okay, and Sai naturally preferred the fairy tales. She liked fairy tales than to her mathematical problems. Okay, so second paragraph, it tells that Sai Paranjapai grandfather was a noted mathematician and a renowned educationist, and when they used to walk, Sai Paranjapai grandfather used to put some mathematical questions related with the fables to her. Okay, and these included fairy tales, Arabian Nights, and Beerbal's story. Okay, and Sai naturally preferred the fairy tales to mathematical problems. She liked fairy tales than the mathematical problem. Next, third paragraph. Tell me a story, Appa. Okay, Sai is asking grandfather, tell her a story. Sai said one day, as they set out, no, said Appa grimly. Today you will tell me one. Okay, so grandfather said, no, today I am not going to tell the story, you are going to tell the story. Okay, so another word you observe, children, T-A-L-E-S, tales, and T-A-I-L-S, tales. Okay, so what is the difference? You can hear again it is a homophones. Okay, so what is the tale? It is a story. Another tale, what is a T-A-I-L tale? It's the hind part of the animal, right? So even These two words also, when you pronounce it sounds the same, but the spelling is different and meaning is also different. So it is called as homophones. Okay. So now Sai Paranjapai will ask grandfather to tell her the story. Did the grandfather tell the story? No, he refused. He said that today I will not tell the story. You are going to tell the story. Okay. Sai completed her tale. So she said that her story with the, and they lived happily ever after. So like this, both of them enjoyed. Okay, nicely. Okay. Said Appa. Quite interesting. So Sai Paranjapai briefed grandfather story, and grandfather felt very happy, and he said it is quite interesting. Where did you read it? So grandfather asked, from where did you get the story? I didn't. I made it up, said Sai. I made it up. What is this? I made it up refers to a story. So whatever the Sai Paranjapai had told a story to Appa, she said that she did not get it from any book. She had created it. She had made it. Okay. Her grandfather was very much impressed. Okay, he felt very happy to see to Sai Paranjapai's creativity. Why? Okay, that was perhaps her first flight of fancies. Flight of fancies. It means that wings of imagination. Okay, so Sai Paranjapai grandfather was very much impressed with the Sai's story. Okay, so he says that, and it was the beginning of a wonderful world for world of creativity. Okay, so she said the story, but the story was with replete full of dragons, princes, talking parrot, and a hidden gold. Okay, so Sai Paranjapai told the story, and her story consisted of princes and dragons, talking parrots, and hidden gold. Okay, so grandfather was very much impressed, and he also appreciated her creativity, and it is from here her imagination, the world of creating the story had started. Okay, grandfather was very much happy, and when she had started this, she was just 8 years, and it was at 8 years she had published her first book also, and it is called as Mulancha Mera. So what is her first book name called as? Mulancha Mera. Okay. Next paragraph. Sai's love for books grew with her. Okay. Books are revered object in the Sai Paranjapai's household. One day, Sai stepped on a book by mistake as she rushed into the library. So this paragraph tells us about an incident which has happened in the library, and how Sai loves the books. Okay, that means she loved the books with from her childhood, and how did the concept of respecting the books had originated from her childhood. Okay, so let us know first about the incident that has happened in the library. Okay, she loved books. That means love for books grew with her. Books were revered. Revered means respected. Okay, in the Paranjapai's household. So in the Paranjapai house, everyone respected the books. Okay. One day, as she rushed into the library, she stepped on a book by mistake. Okay, as she was rushing to the library, she stepped on the book by mistake. Okay, stop right there, ordered her grandfather. So, grandfather, when he saw that she had stepped on the book, he ordered her to stop, and Sai froze. That means she got scared and she stopped there. Okay. Do you know what you just did? So grandfather asked, do you know what you just did? You kicked knowledge. So he said, that means you stepped on the book. Okay, that's what you did. Now ask forgiveness of the book. Okay, so he asked Paranjapai to ask forgiveness. Sai bent meekly means mildly, and did namaskar to the book. The same punishment was given when he discovered any dog-eared book. Dog-eared book means that Like most of you could see most of your books, it will be what you say, it will be um, folded in the edge of the paper, right? So even such a kind is found. Even some books are found folded at the edge of the paper. Okay, he used to punish for that also. Okay, so he says that even the same punishment, it means if we found that books, the paper, edge of the paper is folded, she was asked to ask for forgiveness. Okay, the same punishment was given when he discovered any dog-eared book. Okay, with this, Sai learned to respect feelings about books early in life. So like this, she learned to respect the books from her early life. So this paragraph says that they had a lot of reverence, that means respect to the books. She had learned from the childhood. Once as she had rushed into the library, she stepped on the book and grandfather observed that and asked her to do namaskar. Okay, and she did it, and the same punishment was given to if they find that at the edge of the book, that means the tip of the paper is folded, they were asked to do it properly and ask forgiveness. So from childhood she learned to respect about the books early, that is in the life. Okay, so this is about the incident that was happened in the library. Okay, now so we'll discuss who was usually a playing companion for Sai in her childhood. That is her grandfather R.P. Paranjupai. Who was affectionately called Appa, that is her grandfather. Okay. When was grandfather very much impressed by Sai's ability? When she told a story with the replete with the dragons and hidden gold, talking parrot, etc. Okay. When was the grandfather very much impressed by Sai's ability? When she created the story and told the story to her. Okay. What was Sai Paranjupai's first published book? Mulancha Mera. Sai froze. When did this happen? When she just rushed into the library, she stepped on the book. So grandfather asked her to stop.